The US, Egypt, and Qatar are mediating negotiations between Israel and Hamas. The goal is to secure a deal that would see the release of Israeli hostages taken during attacks. In return, a temporary but extendable ceasefire would be implemented in Gaza, and Palestinian prisoners in Israel would be released. This is a delicate negotiation process, as it involves the lives of hostages and the potential for escalating or de-escalating the conflict. Humanitarian crisis in Gaza. The war has led to a significant loss of life and displacement of people in Gaza. The humanitarian crisis is worsening, with shortages of food, water, and medicine. Aid agencies are struggling to meet the needs of the affected population, and there is international concern about the situation. Release of captives. Hamas has proposed a deal where they would release Israeli captives in exchange for Palestinian prisoners. This is a contentious issue, as it involves the life of individuals who have been taken captive during the conflict. The negotiations on this issue have not yet resulted in an agreement. Permanent ceasefire. Hamas is advocating for a permanent ceasefire, which would bring an end to the ongoing conflict. However, Israel is insisting on the total eradication of Hamas, which is a more aggressive stance. This difference in objectives is a major stumbling block in the negotiations. Israeli military operation. The U.S. has been cautioning Israel against launching a major military operation in the southern Gaza city of Rafah. Despite these warnings, Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu has stated that such an operation will take place, arguing that it is the only way to eliminate Hamas. This potential military action is a source of tension in the negotiations. International pressure. There has been criticism of U.S. support for Israel, particularly in relation to arms transfers. Netanyahu's plan to invade Rafah has also faced opposition from Arab nations, aid agencies, and even the U.S., Israel's closest ally. This international pressure is another factor influencing the negotiations. These issues are all interconnected and complex, making the ceasefire talks a challenging and sensitive process. The resolution of these issues requires careful negotiation and diplomacy. It's a situation that the world is watching closely.